Welcome to Critical Encounters gameplay stream. I'm your villainous host Steve, and tonight I'm going to stream some Marvel Champions, which should not be a surprise, because that's what I do on this channel. Anyhow, I'm going to play some Mr. Sinister from the Next Evolution box. I have not played him too much. I've played him a little bit. And I'm going to play Drax. Well, I have not played too much. I have played him a little bit. This is a deck from Marvel CDB, because that's where I like to go and get fun decks. It is this deck here, Drax Perfected 2.0 by Miguel Cantillo. 3 trace. Yeah, let's see how it goes. So it came out a year ago, so it doesn't have any updates with side schemes and stuff like that. So let's see. Can a Drax deck from a while back hold its own with the current, villains? All right. So Mr. Sinister, I'm just playing standard as well. He's a 2/1 genius. About time they put genius trait on some of these guys, huh? Forced response. After a status card is placed on Mr. Sinister, place 1 threat on the main scheme. So if he gets tough, stunned, or confused, we put 1 threat out, which is not good if I'm going to stun guys. I don't know if I will. All right. And he has 14 health. So the Sinister Intent, I'm playing on 1. I have the Mr. Sinister, Flight, Super Strength, Telepathy, Hope Summer, Standard Encounter Set, and the Nasty Boys are in here. And I've put the, Octagon has put the Flight, Super Strength, and Telepathy off to the side, and Hope Summers is in play. Okay. Sinister Intent. A secret laboratory hidden deep below the abandoned orphanage is filled with vats containing innocent mutants, subjects of Sinister's experiments. This seems like a bad orphanage to be in. A dash, and a dash. Oh, it starts with a dash, it tops out at a dash, and it goes up by a dash. When revealed, remove 1 random stage 2 from the game, then advance to a random stage 2. So, I don't know if it has done that already or not. I don't know. So, I'm just going to click Advance Scheme and see what happens. Alright, Mr. Sinister sets about incorporating another mutant's DNA into his own genome. And this is card number !?, of 17. Alright, bulking up. It's going to be strength. When revealed, attach the super strength attachment to Mr. Sinister. It didn't do it automatically. Shuffle the rest of super strength encounter set into the encounter deck. When completed, advance to the other stage 2A if you cannot advance to stage 2. So if you give him enough time, he will become telekinetic and flight with super strength, etc., etc. Except for we've removed 1, right? So he only gets a couple. And then stage 3 is where he'll win. All right, so let's make sure things have happened. Let's see, right click, move all to encounter, choose a set and shuffle into the encounter deck. Choose a set and shuffle into the encounter deck. Alright, doesn't seem to work. Alright, what if I look at all the cards in this? Okay, well, I'll just do it manually. Super strength, super strength, super strength, super strength, super strength, super strength. Alright, close that. Alright, so I am supposed to get the super strength attachment. Here it is. Alright, so he's +1 attack. It's set up, attached to the villain. It's permanent. Attached to the villain gains the brute trait and steady. Oh man, okay. Alright, and then the rest of these get shuffled into the encounter deck. Put them in here and hit shuffle. Alright, I'm ready to go. Alright. Now, this Drax deck is supposed to stay in hero form, heal up Mantis, defend, ready, draw cards, all that kind of fun stuff. And then the Hope Summers ally, which is part of the thing, is a setup card. Controlled by the first player, doesn't count against your limit. She's X-Force and X-Men and Psionic, so that's some good traits. I like that she doesn't mess with the team cards. Hope Summer's base thwart and base attack are equal to the thwart and attack of your hero. Okay, so she'll be whatever Drax builds up to. Alright, Drax, for recover, outlaw. After you change to this form, remove all vengeance counters from Drax, heal 2 damage, and for each vengeance counter. Okay. Let's see. I want the med team. I'm going to get rid of a couple of these cards. I'm going to keep the... I want the knife, so I'm going for resources. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 1. Okay. Alright, so Drax, flip. He's a 1/1/2 Guardian. He gets +1 attack for each vengeance counter on him. After the villain attacks Drax, place a vengeance counter here to a max of 3. And if I can't, I get to draw a card. Okay. Alright, let's spend an energy and a what doesn't, and a knife leap for the med team. Let's spend a what doesn't kill me for a Drax's other knife. I'll put it closer. So he's retaliate now. It's a restricted card. I will attack for 1, and then the best part here is she doesn't take consequential damage. So I'm going to use Drax to attack for 1, and I always hope to thwart for 1. Okay. I'm going to keep those booster boots because I'm going to get attacked a bunch, I think. Oh, what's his hand size? 4. Nope, I'm going to pitch him. I'll come back around to him. Okay, I have 12. Shake it off. Oh, there's his knife. Okay, 1 threat. No, 2 threat. Goes up by 2 per player. Those are always tricky to remember, especially in a multiplayer game for some reason for me. Alright, he's attacking for 2 and a boost. Drax will defend for 2. Star. For this activation, Mr. Sinister gets +1 scheme and +1 attack for each superpower. Alright, he has 1. Okay, so he's getting a +1. So he's a 3. I defended for 2. I will take 1 damage. I will respond by putting out a vengeance counter. I also have retaliate, so I'll do 1 point of retaliate damage. Alright, and let's see. I'm going to want to bring out... the knife. So I will not use Shake It Off right now. Okay, I'm going to get an encounter card. I'll take that. When revealed, discard the upgrade you control with the lowest cost. Highest cost instead if the villain has a psionic trait. Nope, he's brute. Okay, if nothing happens, this card gets surge. Alright, discard the upgrade I control at the lowest cost. So there goes my other knife. Okay, I lose my retaliate. It's my turn. Could have been worse. Alright, I'll spend a Shake It Off to put out my knife. Because it's not the other knife, but my knife. Okay. I'll spend this strength for what doesn't kill me, which has that requirement of fist, but that was a double fist. Heal 2 damage. Oh, I don't have 2 damage on me, do I? I only have 1 damage on me. Oh, shoot. Probably should have played the Shake It Off then. Or just not defended. Yeah, let's just not have defended. So 2 more damage. Okay. Yeah, I'm just learning this deck, so we're gonna let that slide. All right. So it's still my turn. Okay. Hope Summers can attack for 2. Drax can attack for 2. Then I'll spend the strength with the what doesn't kill me. Oh, I guess I paid the... yeah, okay. To heal 2. To ready. Okay. I will attack for 2. No, 3. I have a vengeance counter. Oh, so 2 more total damage. Okay, so I'm attacking for 3. She's attacking for 3, so that's 1 more. Okay, Whoa, I gotta pay attention to that. Every vengeance counter is a counter plus the knife plus the base. So he's a 3 and she's a 3. Okay. Okay. Leading blow, shake it up. Mantis. Okay. Alright, 2 threat on the main scheme. It's going to attack. I'm going to not defend. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I get another vengeance counter. Okay. He's going to get a card, which is the Sinister Schemes. Oh, Mr. Sinister Schemes. Drats. If he has a psionic trait, you are confused. Nope. So he's going to scheme for 2, 3. If the villain is attacking, he's not. He schemes for 3. Yep. Bulking up. Okay. When completed, advance to the other stage 2 if you cannot advance to stage 3. So I'm going to right click and say next scheme. I should get another experiment, which is flight. Oh, this one's rough. Okay. All right. Look at all these cards. Flight. 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 Okay. All right. So I'm gonna. I assume I attach flight, and I shuffle the rest into the encounter deck. Okay. This was on his encounter card. Yes. Attached villain gains aerial. Attached villain's attacks gain overkill, and he has +1. So he's now attacking for a base 3 with overkill and steady. And if he gets stats cards, he puts out threat. Okay, but that was his encounter card, so now it's my turn. Okay. I'll spend a genius for Mantis. I'll exhaust Mantis to use her ability and deal 1 damage to her. To heal 3 damage from an identity. Okay. So Drax is a 1, 2, 3, 4. Hope Summers is also a 4. Alright, Hope Summers will attack for 4. Alright. Next villain. Mr. Sinister Part 2. 2 scheme, 2 attack, genius. When revealed, put 1 threat on the main scheme 2 instead if Mr. Sinister has fewer than 2 superpowers. No, he has 2 superpowers. Okay, so put 1 threat on the main scheme. After a status card is put here, put 2 threat on the main scheme. Okay. Alright, I wasn't sure if he'd get tough or something like that. Alright, so then I will use leading blow. Okay, when your hero makes a basic attack. So I'm going to attack for 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm attacking for 4. Discard the top card of the encounter deck. Ooh, it's a 0 boost. Reduce your hero's attack for that attack by the number of printed boost icons. So reduce it by 0. If it still deals damage, ready your hero. Okay, so I do 4 damage. And I ready Drax. And Drax attacks again for 4 more. Wow, I'm going to pitch this, shake it off. Okay. Alright, 2 threat. It's going to attack. I'm not going to defend. What's this one? When you would take any amount of damage from X, where X is equal to double your attack. Jump flip. When you would take any amount of damage, prevent 2 of that damage. If you paid for this card using a energy resource, remove 2 threat from the main scheme. Alright, I'm not going to defend. So he's hitting for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's hitting for 6. I can prevent all of it. Or I can jump flip. I will jump flip, spending the parry. I'll spend the symbiote suit. Alright, I'll prevent 2 of that damage. Oh, yeah, that's a wild, so that's okay. Remove 2 threat from the main scheme. Alright, so I remove 2 threat. I take 4 damage. And then, before that 4 damage is dealt, I'll play parry. When you take any amount of damage, prevent X of it, where X is equal to double my attack. Nah. Okay, I take the 4. I'm not even sure if I could, so. Alright. And a second card. Yeah, this gives me parry in case he comes at me for another big one. Aerial bombardment. Attached to the villain. Attached villain gets +1 attack and ignores the retaliate keyword while attacking a non-aerial character. Hero action exhaust. Okay, so he gets +1 attack and ignores aerial when he's okay. So I'm not aerial. Oh, he also attacked me, so I get another vengeance counter. A lot of reactions and responses in this. I guess that's pretty classic for production. Okay, I think he's in trouble. All right, I'll spend this parry on the Dwight Thweet Mastery, which I heard was an important card in the deck. I'm not sure it's going to matter too much. So Drax is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He attacks for 5. I'll use my Dwight after I make a basic attack to draw a card. I'm wounded. So Mantis will heal me 3 by taking 1 herself. I'll use Med Team to heal Mantis 2 points. And then Hope Summers is now attacking for a 5 as well. And she will take out Mr. Sinister. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge. Whoa. So that was an year-old Drax deck versus Mr. Sinister. I do like how he changes up each time and you get different things. Let's see what would have happened in the next scheme. Face down encounter card, and then he would come after Hope instead of other characters, so we'd have to defend for Hope every time, which would keep Drax exhausted. But I mean, letting Hope attack for 5 is pretty crazy. All right, cool. Well, there you go. There's Drax Protection versus the Mr. Sinister on Standard. Thanks for tuning in. All right. Bye-bye.